Guys, welcome back. You're here with Errol from Traversal ENT, and it's the Senator, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. Guess who he wants to square up in the ring with? That's right, guys. Manny Pacquiao is calling and asking for Errol Spence Jr. Can you believe that? That took me by surprise. I didn't see this coming. You must be out of your mind. Let's talk about it, right? So, a tweet came in from a guy called Kevin. I can't pronounce his surname. I believe it's Lole, Lowly, Kevin Lowly. And he says he spoke to a guy at Knucklehead Sean of MP Promotions. And he says that Manny Pacquiao was impressed with Errol Spence. He thought that Spence looked really good in his last fight. Pacquiao says he's got the fight still come out and he would like to take Errol Spence on. That's right. Pacquiao is calling for Spence. He's letting it be known to people that he wants Errol Spence, not in the near future, but as early as 2021. Now, guys, that's a fight that I would absolutely watch. I know you guys will watch it. That's why we're doing a video on it. Don't get it twisted. Manny Pacquiao against Errol Spence. Who do you guys think would win that fight? Let me know in the comment section who you believe is going to win that fight. I want to see who you guys pick. Now, guys, I got to be honest with you lot, right? Hold on one sec. If Pacquiao is picking Spence, right, at the age that Manny Pacquiao is now, bear in mind, Manny Pacquiao's about 40. Yeah, he's 41 years old, fighting in the welterweight division. Why would he be picking Errol Spence? That tells me that he believes he can beat Spence. Because remember, Spence has been calling out Pacquiao for a while. Pacquiao, he says one thing, but we all know he wasn't interested before. Now Pacquiao eagerly wants the fight. You got to think, why? What did he see in Spence's last fight or last two fights that he think he can capitalize on? Is it the speed? Does he think, okay, Spence, isn't the same guy he was prior to the accident? Like, what does Pacquiao see? Do you know what I believe it is? I believe that Pacquiao sees the exaggerated hype on Errol Spence's power. What do I mean by that? I personally always saw Errol Spence as a he can take you out, as in he can knock you out or have you quit due to a volume of punches. Specifically working your body. When Spence works your body, there's no way you're going to last in a fight. When I see fighters taking them hits from Errol Spence early in a fight, I know they're not going to last. Now, Danny took some hits, but he wasn't getting absolutely punished to the body. In fact, I thought Danny was doing some good body work on Spence himself. But when Spence works your body, he's getting you out of there. So, for me, Spence can knock you out after having worked your body. So, Pacquiao obviously realizes this. Pacquiao realizes Errol Spence doesn't pack a one-punch knockout power. Or it's not going to be a headshot that's going to take out Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's got a very durable chin. One of the best chins in boxing. Although he's been knocked out cold by Juan Manuel Marquez, Pacquiao still has one of the best chins in the welterweight division. Facts. But Pacquiao clearly thinks that he can take Errol Spence's punch, and he probably thinks he's faster than Spence. This is interesting. It's a fight I definitely won't miss. Let's see what some of these guys have said about each other. Now, as I said, Spence wants the fight. The fight will do very well. It's a pay-per-view massive fight. And the truth is, Pacquiao's not going to make that kind of money fighting anyone else. Bob Arum's trying to get Pacquiao to secure. He's trying to get the Crawford fight done for Pacquiao, but that fight is not going to happen. Pacquiao's not interested in fighting Terence Crawford. Crawford presents a lot of problems for someone like Pacquiao. But stylistically speaking, an Errol Spence, that's a great fight for a Pacquiao as far as he's concerned. Why? Spence is a come-forward fighter. He's going to meet Pacquiao's aggression with his own aggression. Pacquiao has more chances of knocking out an Errol Spence in that type of fight. Now, here's what I'll say to you guys in terms of an early... call it my early statement, right? Manny Pacquiao has the power to knock out an Errol Spence. Yes, if he hits him consistently enough to the head, he will take him out. He doesn't have to work Errol's body to take out an Errol Spence. Errol Spence has the power to knock out a Manny Pacquiao. Yes, he does. If he works his body, eventually he'll take him out. So it makes for an intriguing fight. Manny Pacquiao is not someone you should underestimate, as Keith Thurman quickly found out. But can he really chew someone like an Errol Spence right now? Only time will tell, guys. I ain't missing that fight. I'm not missing that fight at all. Now, back on the Terence Crawford, for you Terence Crawford fans, Terence Crawford's last 2 pay-per-view attempts were really poor. Who was that against? Amir Khan against Crawford. That was a poor pay-per-view. Did not do well at all. Victor Postol against Crawford. Another poor pay-per-view in terms of the numbers. To be honest with you, I like Crawford's fights, most of his fights, but the fight against Victor Postol is the one fight of Terence Crawford that I absolutely hate. Why is that? Because I knew Crawford could beat Postol, but I hate the way in which he did it. I wanted to put, the dog in Terence Crawford to come out, and he fought a tactical boxing fight, which I love the street science, but that fight, I hated that fight. So, no, people don't. I don't think anybody really wants to see Manny Pacquiao get in there with Terence Crawford. I don't want to see that fight. Against Errol Spence, I don't think it's wise for Pacquiao because of Spence's youth and Spence's just the way Errol Spence fight. It could be a very long night for Manny Pacquiao, but it's a very intriguing fight, and I'm not gonna miss it. So there you go, guys. That's what's up. We'll leave it at that. Errol Spence has got the fighting style that Manny Pacquiao likes. He wants him in the ring. We'll see what happens, guys. I'm reporting. It's Rob here for Traversal ENT. Make sure you like the channel. Make sure you subscribe, and I'm out.